Ephemeris for April 2018. Thank you. So this is a way in. You go to cafeastrology.com. You enter just what you heard. Ephemeris for 2018. It will take you to the site. Go down to the Ephemeris month. This is January. This is February. This is March, we just came out of. And then we go to April. So let me blow this up so you can see. So now we want to magnify this. I'll show you how this is April 7th. Here's the Saturday, the 7th. Here's the sun that I was telling you about, where the sun transits 1 degree per day. All right, now if we go back up to, right, when it really kicked in, here's March 2018. But let's go down where it actually, the sun is in Pisces. Now, here, on March 21st, which was a Wednesday, the sun entered, coming out of the 29th degree, Pisces at 29 degrees. It entered 0 degrees Aries on the 21st of March, on a Wednesday. And so that 30th degree, because 30 times 12 equals 360 degrees of a circle, it entered its 0 degrees, which means the 30th degree of Pisces actually became the 0 degrees of Aries. And see, so now the sun now is shining. This sun, this is a symbol for the sun, is now shining in Aries at 0 degrees. Okay, now each day that it clicks in on the 22nd Thursday, it went 1 more degree. So each day the sun clicks into a new degree, 1 degree each day. So now we're going to find out the continuation as it goes into, see, these months overlap, so the signs overlap as well. So let me just point that out. Here's Pisces, right? And it started from the previous month. It started off at 10 degrees and it finished the degrees at 29 before it entered its 0 degrees of Aries in the spring equinox at 21 degrees, or the 21st degree of March 2018. All right, so now we go down and we complete, because the signs overlap, the seasons overlap, they don't go by month. Then here we continue with April. So April 1st was at, the sun is shining at 1 degree per day at 11 degrees. Okay, 22 minutes, 30 seconds. Is that 36 seconds? Okay, let's blow that. Here it is. April 2018, the sun, April Fool's Day, or April, the 1st of April, was a Sunday, is at 11 degrees Aries, 22 minutes, 36 seconds. Okay, and here you have, on the next day it clicked into 12 degrees Aries, 21 minutes, 47 seconds, etc. The 3rd, Tuesday, 13 degrees, or 13 Aries, that's how you read it, 13 Aries, the sign, and 20 minutes, 57 seconds. All right, so now let's go down to, today is the 7th. All right, so to use the references that we're utilizing, here's the 7th, and today's the Saturday, April 7th, 2018. The sun is now clicked into 17 degrees in the sign Aries. Okay, at 17 minutes and 15 seconds. And that's how you read it. As the sun transits through, the sun, this is what you're seeing on the Ephemeris page. The sun is going through these degrees. As the sun's coming from right to left, as the signs are orbiting from left to right, the sun is phasing into the degrees of these signs, right? And at this point, this sun is at this point 17 degrees. All right, so that's the focus. So if a person is born here at 17 degrees, which is today, using this example, then you can see how different the individuality is based on from the 1st to say the 10th. The way the sun is shining in these individual degrees creates the individuality. The 17th creates that person that's born under Aries to have a different vibrational energy flow, frequencies, vibrations, as opposed if they were born on the 29th. So by showing you this, let's go back to the Ephemeris. I'm going to try to flip back and forth to this thing so you can see. Alright, using the Ephemeris now, which is a calendar which indicates where all the planets are going through their degrees for that month. Right, that's what this is. And so now, just as I showed you on the previous page, here it is the 17th, or let's say the 7th. Use today's example, 7th, which is a Saturday. It is at 17 degrees. The sun is in 17 degrees Aries. 17 minutes and 15 seconds. See how that works. And until it reaches its 29th degree. And so now on the 20th, on a Friday of April, the sun will click into 0 degrees Taurus. On its 30th degree, it will be 0 degrees Taurus. So it'll go into its final 29th degree as it's coming out of Aries. The sun going into Aries, transits through its 29 degrees for that month. Now, 1 click, 1 degree, 1 longitude per day brings in each individual as a different individual person for these particular days, just on the sun signs. This is not emphasized on your newspapers. They don't emphasize this. This goes deeper than what you think. There's 4 seasons a year. So you have spring, then you still have, when the sun goes into 0 degrees Taurus, you're into the second phase of the spring. It starts with Aries, goes through Taurus, it goes through its 29th degrees. See, we have to go now into May because it extends into when it goes into Taurus. The sun is transiting through 1 degree per day as it goes through the seasons. Let's see if we can go through May. Okay, continuing where we left, let's get the magnifier. How it continues. The Ephemeris page goes from May of 2018. Now, as it continued from April, May, June, July, the sun transits through 1 degree per sign, and now on May 1st, it is now shining in 10 degrees of the 29 degrees that it transits through, 1 degree per day, as it continues to go through to its 29th degree. And on May 20th, which is a Sunday, it'll be at 29 degrees. On the next day, the 21st, it'll be on Monday, as it transits, the sun transits into 0 degrees of Gemini, still continuing with its spring transit of 3 months of spring. And it will continue throughout the months. But I wanted to show you this because I'm going to reference this into what I'm showing you with regard to, come out of that. All right, I just want to emphasize on that. We're going to come back to that because I'm going to show you some other transits. So in terms of the sun transiting through this is a visualization, an attempt to show you how the sun actually in the natal birth chart phases through the degrees as the signs rise, all right, on this ecliptic line or equator line or latitude line. It pushes these degrees up as the sign rises, and as the sun is phasing into these degrees, it focuses on each degree, creating a individual person under those seasonal signs and conditions.